Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my March wrap up and my April TBR, I think that's right. I'm actually filming this a few days early, so two of the books that I'm reading I haven't completely finished yet, but I'm going home for Easter, and most of the books I've completely finished, I don't want to have to take them home with me to film this video, so I thought I would just do it a few days early and then I can just talk about the ones I've read, the ones I'm currently reading, and then obviously the ones I want to read in April. The first two books I read this month were comic books, and the first one was Saga Volume 4. I loved this. This was so good. I gave this a 5 out of 5. The ending for this was amazing. It left it in an amazing place, and I just cannot wait for number 5. If you have not picked Saga up yet, you definitely need to check it out. It is such a great comic book series. The art is amazing. I read this at the very beginning of March, which now feels like a long time ago. But this definitely had a lot of action and developed the plot line a lot more, and there was a lot of pace in this. And it's sort of set. I feel like it's now setting things going and setting the ball rolling for it to start concluding and things to start wrapping up and things to start tying in together and weaving their way in together. But it's so much fun. I love Saga. I've got a lot of love for Saga, and this was just another great instalment. Second book I read this month, again, as I said, was another graphic novel, and that was The Wicked and the Divine, and this is volume 1. I have got a full video review of this, so I'll link that down below. I partially loved this, partially had a few issues with this. The artwork in this is absolutely breathtaking. It's absolutely stunning. My main problem was that it doesn't explain things at the beginning very well, so you are left guessing and left a bit confused. Well, I was anyway, for at least the first third, until things started to become a little bit clearer, which wasn't ideal. But I loved the concept of this. The concept and the main plot line is that every 90 years, 12 gods return as young people. They are loved, they are hated, they are celebrated, they are idolised, but in 2 years they'll all be dead. And this happens every 90 years, and this is set now. And yeah, you follow these 12 gods, and the narrator is called Laura, and she isn't one of the gods as far as we are aware, so it's really interesting to see how she weaves into the story. And yeah, this was majoritively great. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. However, it would have been 3 if the artwork hadn't been as great, but because the artwork is so great, I had to give it 4 stars. The next book that I read this month is Sweet Evil by Wendy Higgins. I flew through this. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. And I absolutely adored this book. It is it's like 450-ish pages. But I'm just in love with it. I'm actually in love with it. I flew through this at a pace that I don't think I've read a book, especially this size, that fast in a long time, since about June maybe. But this book follows Anna, the main character is Anna, and it's basically the story of the children of fallen angels, which is a concept that we've heard that has been around in TV and books, cough cough, the City of Bones, Small Instruments, etc. However, they're not the children of good fallen angels or of, well, okay ones. They are the children of the fallen angels that represent the 7 deadly sins, or things to do with the 10 Commandments. And Anna is the daughter of one of these fallen angels, and it's her story, and it's how she finds out, and it's her getting involved with the son of the god of the fallen angel of lust. And in some ways it was kind of predictable, but I loved it. As you can tell from the cover, there's a lot of romance in this, but I really enjoyed that. It was a very angsty romance. This is set in Monday, so it's like urban contemporary fantasy. And yeah, I couldn't recommend this enough. As I said, I flew through this, just got so much love for this. Anna is a very interesting character, and I actually really liked her character. She finds herself, I guess, a lot within this first book, and finds her, in some ways, her strength, but at the same time her weaknesses. She figures those out, and they are very much on show. But I really enjoyed the character, really enjoyed her character development. I loved the relationship between Anna and, as I said, the son of the fallen angel, who represents lust, and it was really cool. It was a really unique and interesting take on the fallen angels, Nephilim, I think that's how I say it, concept anyway, and looking at that from a different perspective, which I really, really enjoyed. The last book, which I'm still reading it, but as I said, March isn't actually over yet, it's got about 3 or 4 days, is The Hobbit. I've got 2 chapters of this list left, so it is likely I'll actually finish this tonight, which is like, yes! I've been reading this since January, and it has been taking me a long time to get through. Yes, as I said, only 2 chapters left, so I'll either finish it today or tomorrow. I have really been enjoying it, but my main motivation, especially for books which are a little bit slow like The Hobbit, is to know the ending. And because I've seen the films, I know the ending. However, I've loved seeing how different it is from the films, and I've loved getting to know the characters and seeing how they change the characters, what is new, what is not new, seeing how things, just seeing how things are different. And I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan, and I really want to read the Lord of the Rings series, so I think reading The Hobbit will definitely help me with that. But yeah, I am enjoying this. I'm probably going to do a full book review video of this when I finished it, because I have a lot that I feel like I kind of want to talk about, especially in relation to the films and that sort of thing. But yes, hopefully this will be finished by the end of the month, which I assume it will, because I've got 2 chapters left. As I said, really enjoying this. I think I will probably give this 4 stars, just because it has taken me so long to get through, and it is quite slow, and I love action, and I love gritty, I love books that just keep going and keep going, and this is a little slower. So yeah, that is probably why I will give it 4 stars, but we shall see how I feel about the ending. Make sure you follow me on Goodreads and subscribe to the channel so you can read the review that I will post when I finish this, and I hopefully will be able to get up a book review of it as well. So make sure that you check either one of those out when they go up, because they will be going up soon, because I hopefully will finish this in the next few days, which makes me very happy because I've been reading it for a long time. Now I'm on to my April TBR and the books I want to get through in April, and the first 2 are the second and the 3rd books in the Sweet Evil trilogy by Wendy Higgins. I, as I said, adored the first book, Sweet Evil, so it's Sweet Peril and Sweet Reckoning. Now, I am not the biggest fan of these covers, in all honesty. Caden does look like Caden, who's the guy. Anna, on the other hand, does not really look like how I imagine Anna to look, but anyway, I am very excited to read these, and hopefully I can get to these over the next week or so, because I'm going away. I'm going to be home for 2 weeks for Easter, and I'm also going away for a few days whilst I'm home, so hopefully I can get to these then. I would love to read both of them, and if I get through them at the pace that I got through Sweet Evil, then I definitely will get to both of them this month. Well, next month. The last 2 books I'm hoping to get to in April are a little bit different. The first one is Better Than Good by Zig Ziglar, whatever you call it. This is a book that my dad sent me. My dad is very into goals and goal setting, and he sent me this in the post just to give me a bit of a read, and just to get me a bit motivated and to enlighten me a bit more on the setting goals thing that he talks about all the time. And then the last book that I will hopefully get to and it's on my TBR for April is 50 Fashion Looks That Changed the 1970s by Paula Reed. If you don't know, I do a fashion course at uni, and I've had this for quite a while, and it just looks really interesting. It's got a lot of imagery, and then those are paired with like a page of writing, and each job page is about someone or something different. This just looks really interesting, and yeah, I want to pick this up, and I think they do, the Design Museum does 50 Fashion Looks That Changed other eras, so if I do enjoy this and I get through this, then I will probably pick or try and get some more of those. I am needing to learn a lot more and get a bit more in depth into fashion history, so I'm hoping that this will help me to get there, and I will enjoy it. I'm hoping that I don't get too bored. I can get very bored very easily when reading if a book doesn't capture my attention, so I'm hoping that won't happen with this, but we shall see. You'll have to come back at the end of April to see if I do get to it or not. So that was my March wrap up and my April TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and if you got any recommendations of books, or if you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I shall see you next time. Remember to come back next month, at the end of next month, or subscribe if you want to see which book I managed to read and which ones I didn't, and I shall see you soon, guys. Bye.